Adam, it's back to FA Cup action with a break from the league this weekend. Just how excited are you at the challenge of playing a team at a higher level?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Obviously, the FA Cup's always a great experience. We want to go as deep as we can into the competition. That's never easy when you get drawn against high league opposition. So we know the challenge is going to be really, really big. But yeah, we love the competition. It's a privilege to coach in it, a privilege to play in it. So we're really looking forward to it.
And it's the first time as a club we'll have played in this round of the competition. How good is it for the players, the management staff to have that little bit of history and know that they can go into the game, like you say, against higher opposition, almost with the pressure off their backs?
Yeah, for sure. It's a great point. I think sometimes we probably don't stop to take stock enough of the progress we've made as a football club. From when we refounded the club in 2018 and the promotions and the progress we've made in that time, and the fact that we finished in a higher position in the league every season since we started, and now the fact that we've gone deeper in the FA Cup than we've ever gone before is a testament to the growth of the club and the hard work that all of the staff put in, countless hours of work and support, the countless hours the players put in to be better, to get better, to learn, and to give their best for the football club. So yeah, it's a really historic moment for us to be in the first round proper of the competition. In a competition so prestigious as the FA Cup. So yeah, really privileged, really excited for it, and as you say, it's a good opportunity to take stock and kind of see the progress we've made.
And playing Sporting Khalsa, a team from the league above, what kind of challenge does that pose?
Yeah, it's going to pose a difficult challenge in the sense that they're going to have a team full of really good players. Obviously they won our league last year and were an incredibly strong side. We felt that they were the most difficult team that we played against. We improved our second result against them, but the first one was a really, really difficult result. So we know that they've got high quality. They'll have definitely improved in terms of their recruitment to be able to compete at Tier 3, and the jump up is massive, by the way. So yeah, listen, we're going to be playing a team with great players, good staff that have won our league in the really recent history. So the challenge is always going to be big, but then you always go into cup competitions with the fact that it's a one-off game, that anything can happen. There's also the side of it that it is a break from the league and it's something a little bit different, and yeah, it gives us an opportunity to probably play without pressure. We're not favourites to win the game, so that allows us to play in probably a different way. We're not 3 points on offer, we're looking to progress in the competition for sure, but definitely the pressure's off us, and that's a good thing.
Speaking of teams that are above you in the league, above you in terms of the tier structure, forgetting the Loughborough-Northampton game, the last two times you come up against teams, Peterborough, Halifax, you've given really strong accounts of yourself. So how much do you actually relish that challenge?
Yeah, massively. Listen, we always want to test ourselves as a football club, and ultimately the future of this club, and with the future integration over with the men's club and then the progress we want to make as a football club, we want to be a Tier 3 club in the future. So it's always good to play teams that have achieved that objective, because that's ultimately where we want to be in the years to come. It doesn't happen overnight, it's a process and progress, but like I said earlier, we've made that progress every year, and the process is a long one. So it's always good to test yourself against teams, like I say, that have made that step. Test yourself against high league opposition, as you rightly said. We gave Halifax a really, really good game, and I think on a different day probably could have come out the right side of that. I thought we played incredibly well and matched them. So we definitely don't fear teams this season. I think that's the most important thing. The players going with a really positive mindset, and we look at ways that we can try our best to affect the opposition and try and get something out of the game. Like I said, it's going to be a big challenge. They're a really strong side with great players, but it's the cup, so we're excited.